What up, my ninjas? So, it's been a minute. So what had happened was, I had actually recorded a video of me in my car in a parking lot. I was picking something up for a friend. Actually, that night kind of went picking up other stuff for other people as well. Anyway, I was in the parking lot, and I was exhausted. It was like 5 or 6 p.m., and I was exhausted. And I kind of came, well, I didn't kind of, I came to the realization that the challenge, the Lent, for lack of better choice of words, challenge, or plan, put before me was pretty jacked up. And I actually surprised, so I recorded a video about all. So when I was in the parking lot, I came to the realization, and then I made a video about it, and pretty much I came to the realization that the plan, challenge, whatever, was a little much. If you remember, I pretty much, no more soda, so there's a caffeine source. No more 5-hour energy. There's a big, that's 10 hours of, get me through the day kind of stuff. So I was taking, giving that stuff up for Lent. And then on top of that, I'm giving myself more stuff to do. So, and then on top of that, we're still getting snow like every other day. I'm still digging out. I was pretty much still shoveling every day, which was a workout in and itself. And I'm walking my dog through the snow, which is a workout in and itself. And it's tearing up my knees because there's like random slick spots. The weather goes up a little bit, it gets a little slushy and you slip, it freezes and it's slippery, and then it's hard and soft and and just, yeah. So when I was in the car and made that realization, I made a video about me coming to that realization, and then I ended up deleting it because I thought I had posted it, or at least uploaded it. I might not have done the stuff I needed to do to, make it public yet. And that's just because, usually when I record something, especially when it's like this, I upload it right away. So, mental mistake there. So anyway, to cover, not COVID, to cover what I all covered. Anyway, so I'm back on 5-hour energy, but I'm off soda. No soda. I'm still doing that content challenge. I'm behind, but I'm catching up. I'm not doing these every day. I'm falling back to, this is how these are going to work. I have someone telling me when I should post these, kind of helping me schedule my stuff. But you guys are going to be kind of like my accountability team. So when I mess up or something, you hold me accountable. When you haven't heard from me in a little bit, I mean, that's not entirely my fault, but, hold me accountable. If I'm on here saying I didn't work out, hold me accountable. Of course, that's kind of the stuff. I'm working with that Ohm guy, Mr. Ohm, to, help me schedule stuff, do what I need to do. I'm still working on being able to accomplish the to-do list being put before me. And it's not entirely the list being too much. We have days like I had today. I didn't have a 5-hour energy. I actually slept well. I woke up, took the dog out, ate breakfast, ran an errand, came back with a drink. It's time to take a little break, a little 15-minute break. I watched a video about motivation and I fell asleep. That's funny because I would have had a 5 hour energy, but the drink I got had like an energy supplement in it. So I was like, okay, I don't need 5 hour energy. Let's see if I can get through this day without it. Fell asleep during that little motivational video, and overslept. So obviously I wasted time, and I got up on time. It's but yeah. I'm trying to think if that covers everything. Let me think. So yeah, after the little cut, yeah, I think that's about covers it all. So that's the plan going forward. I don't have the list. Maybe is it on here? Hold on. Like re-go over the old list. I don't remember if it might be on this phone. If it'll bring stuff up. Maybe it's time to make another cut. Okay, I got it now. One was to get on my Crusader stuff, the Sim League I'm a part of, and now I'm on it every day. Two content, the Lent content challenge. I'm on that now. Daily, these entries, I'm off. Doing F4A radio every day, I'm off. Getting my brother to work on my room, aka the studio. Well, it's actually my room and then another room. I just call it all a studio because both rooms will be being used. And off that, because he's got a new job, so congrats to him. But that gives him a little time to help me with, but I still guilt him on it. No 5 I'm off that part of my. This is all stuff on my Lent list, original Lent list. No soda, yes, I'm still on no soda. And then workout challenge, I'm off that. That's back to Mr. Ohm helping me schedule. But for real, all the shoveling I was doing, just walking the dog in this mess. I still got a bit of mess out there. Most surrounding areas where I live, snow's about gone. It's just the way the yard is compared to the snow, but it's almost gone. I can pretty much walk pretty freely, but when the snow was there, where it was either ice, snow, slush, whatever, random steps, you never knew how your steps were going to go. It was a workout, especially when you're doing it multiple times, and each time could be a half hour, 10 minutes, a half hour. My knees were feeling it, and when my knees are rested, you can feel how strong they are, but they still they could use some work just from the wear and tear they're taking. But yeah, so in regards of my Lent challenge, let's see, on it, off it, off it, off it, on it, off it, off it. So 3 out of 8, I'm still on. And I'll work on getting back to that other stuff, and we'll see how I'm doing after Lent. Not sure when the next entry of this is coming, but hopefully it's not going to be too sporadic. We'll see what Mr. Ohm has for me. He knows my goals. I give him a list of everything I need to do, everything I got, and da-da-da. But, like, again, touch on one last thing to wrap up. One thing I'm still having issues with is the stuff that pops up. It's like, oh, you gotta do this. You gotta take care of this right now. It's like, but what about this? You don't have time for that. You gotta do this stuff that has popped up. Get on it. That kind of stuff. Still dealing with that. I don't know how people deal with that. How do you deal with stuff that pops up that you're not planning for? Any tips, hints, advice, whatever? Hints to the game of life. Any tips or whatever that, please put it in the comments, and we will see you when Mr. Ohm tells me to next time. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications, follow, or whatever you do on YouTube. I really need to figure out all the options I can put on YouTube, too. Put it on the list, Mr. Ohm. Oh, I guess I gotta tell him that. Alright, anyway. Yeah, that's all I got. Peace.